Well, boys and girls, I have finally found it. I've been telling you this story about how traveling too far, and here is the legit. We're going to go through it. We're going to do a little commentary. I'm going to go over it. I hope you guys learn some stuff. Like I said, this is kind of those things that it's embarrassing, but it's just the things you learn in business, and it's things that I want to show you guys so you don't keep making the same mistakes that I did. And I just did them over and over and over. And in the video, it made me laugh because I even told myself, hey, like, don't do this, almost. And as soon as I heard it, I started laughing. So let's go into it. All right. So a little background story on it. This is an older Chevy. I think it's around an 87. I can't remember for sure the year on it, but this truck has been a very dependable truck. Right. And it wasn't the brightest idea to travel that far. I didn't think it was that far in my head. But I got halfway up there. The truck shut down on me. It just completely lost power. The engine cut off. I had to make that judgment call, right? Do I keep going? Do I turn around? What do I do here in this situation? Well, I decided to keep on going. And this is where I want you guys to learn that it's just sometimes it's better to get a tow truck, to spend the money. I know it seems like it's a lot. Quit trying to save everybody. Quit trying to be the savior. Quit trying to be the guy that always, I'll be there. I'll put out the fires. Sometimes you just have to call in for reinforcement, and it's a lot cheaper.
Me and Emmy had to go save. We have to go save Dale, our worker. He got stuck. Right, Emmy? We gotta go save Dale.
Why?
Dale's right in the back.
So right here, basically, I got off the main road, right, and this goes back in probably darn near about a half a mile into where this lake is. And I'm going around this lake. I'm making an oval shape right now. Mr. Dale, he literally has to come out of the woods where he's stuck, right? The phone service is horrible up there. It doesn't work. So he literally has to walk down, right? He's not prepared for this. He's not what, he doesn't have the clothes for this. And so I have to pick him up. I literally have to put him in the back of the truck. He has to ride back up there, and we'll see some more.
We're like up by a lake.
Huh? Huh?
Well, at this point, I already tugged on the van a few times, I believe, and the truck puked out on me. Like it wouldn't run. So one thing you got to understand is we are in a valley right now. So there's a hill in front of us. There's a hill behind us. The way he's pointing, I'm pointing the other way. We're in a valley. We can't move, or we're kind of stuck. So it wasn't a good situation.
We're gonna be on YouTube. Dale doesn't bust his face. Just be careful.
So we're trying to come along.
I can't see this working.
He's buried though.
Do you think maybe you should get in there and
Give it a shot.
give it a little bit, and I'll give it some?
For a 16x7, no money. So do mind you, it was not a good job. We shouldn't have been there. It was too far in the woods. Mr. Dale, he confessed. He said, hey, this was a really bad, poor choice on my part. I should have walked over the hill. He definitely, he manned up. I mean, he owned up to it. He knew this wasn't a good situation. He could have done different. I think it was a good learning point for both of us, honestly. And just to show you what a good character, I think we went back maybe the next day or over the weekend to get this door installed because we are, men of our words. And we ended up going back, and he said, you know what? And I was a little bit frustrated on this job. I was not going to lie. He said, look, don't pay me. He said, and I said, you know what? I said, that's fair enough. I said, but I'll buy you lunch. And he said, sounds like a deal. So it was a good story. So I believe at this point, Dale has walked off, and he's going to go call for a tow truck. And now we're both stuck. My truck's dead. The blue one
Emmy.
here. The van's still stuck.
Emmy,
I got a kid.
wave.
Cutie, though. But listen.
Van stuck. Truck died. I think it's got something going on with the carburetor, or if it's on a hill or you make a corner, it dies out. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. We got him out of the hole, but as the trucks try to climb the hill, It died out. So, I think there's a couple things to learn from this.
Mm-hmm.
One, don't travel that far away from your shop. I think that's a good lesson learned. Two, if you think it's a little sketchy over the hill, maybe you better go for a walk. Three, don't bring an old Chevy, because that old girl's tired, and when you're miles and miles away from the shop. So, definitely not a good day. I think it's kind of humorous. Definitely not mad or sad or anything about it. It's just kind of lesson learned, right? That's all you can do. So, yep. We're going to get a tow truck. Tow truck's supposed to be here. Dale's walking to go find it right now.
They actually brung 2.
We're definitely out in nowhere. So not good.
This was a
Not
2-track
good.
back to the house, but there was another way to take, and we didn't
All right.
know that.
Anyways. Welcome to being a small business owner. See ya.
So definitely a lot of things to take from this. This is why I tell you guys, do not travel far if you don't have to. If you're in a rural area, there ain't much you can do. But like I said, stay local, stay close to the shop, because in this situation, we would have known our local tow truck company. We could have called them. We probably would have even got a discount because we use them occasionally, and they just know us, and all your resources are close, right? Here, we have nobody. We don't know who's a good reference. We have to walk a long ways for service because we're just out in the boonies. It just happens. So with that, you guys, I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. You guys can always comment below, and you can always email me at the daveadubson@gmail.com. Big shout out for my little Emmy. She's grown up a lot since then. I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and take care.